In today's video, we're going to talk about 5 things to consider before you start investing. I'm Sean with Gym Class Finance. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stumbling upon. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that little bell so you get notifications every time I release a new video. That's super helpful. And also, don't forget to like this video. Go ahead and do it right now. It really does help the channel out. I really would appreciate it if you would do that.
Appreciate it.
Investing your money now is really one of the best tools that you can use right now to build long-term wealth.
Long term.
The cool thing is, while it may seem overwhelming, you don't actually need to be a financial expert to make easy, good choices with your investment options. In this video, I'm not going to share any specifics on what to actually invest in, but more or less what you should be looking into before you start investing. Warren Buffett says, risk comes from not knowing what you're doing, so understanding the basics is incredibly important. To help prepare you and to maybe help you understand your risks, we're going to take a look at some things to consider before investing. The first thing to do before you start investing is to plan your investment strategy. One of the main things to consider before investing is to simply just have a plan.
That's a plan. We have a plan.
This will help you to put into perspective your investing plan and also your investment goals. When and how do you want to achieve those goals? There's no denying that the nature of investing can definitely be emotional, but you need to have a mindset for the long term. Emotions are definitely going to come into play short term, so you need to have a long-term view. Which leads us into our second thing to consider, which is to review your time frame and risk tolerance. For example, an investment strategy is going to look a lot different between someone who's younger or older.
Older I grow, the younger I become.
If you're older, then your money's going to be in the market probably not as long, so you're going to probably choose a less risky option. As I say, you can do your investing on your own, but having an investment advisor in your corner, a professional, is definitely something that gives you freedom and gives you, the ability to talk to somebody and really give you some guidance for where you're going with your investments. We go to the doctor when we have a problem. You're probably going to want to go to a professional advisor if you have no clue what you're doing. The third thing you're going to want to consider before you start investing is to consider where to actually invest your money. You may choose to divvy up your money between a variety of different assets, whether that's shares, cash, bonds, maybe even property. Diversification is key. It's going to allow you to diversify your risk, and really whenever one maybe potential investment is down, the other one's going to maybe be just fine, so you're not going to lose the entire boat. Diversification is definitely going to take more effort because you're going to have to stay on top of the market and your different investments depending on what they are. Along with this, you want to take a look at the company you're actually investing in, not just the share price. If the company maybe doesn't sit well with you, then you might not want to have your money in them. The next thing to consider before you start investing is to investigate how to invest your money. You're going to want to take a look at whether you want to make a more passive or active approach to your investment strategy. If you want a more active approach, you're going to be having your funds or having what you're buying in asset classes be managed by someone. So that's typically going to mean it's going to come with some more fees, but you're going to have a professional in your corner, or you might specifically be in mutual funds, so you're going to be paying for money to be reallocated and new assets to be bought at different times. If you take the more passive approach, you're probably going to have less fees, and you're going to be just relying on the indexes. So if you're investing in the S&P 500, however the S&P 500 does, good or bad, that's what you're going to get. If you're buying the total stock market, that's what you're going to get. I tend to like index fund investing, but I do have some mutual funds, and so I like to have both just to check all the boxes. The last thing you're going to want to consider before you start investing is to research the market. Understanding what's going on globally, domestically, is incredibly important in regards to your investments. This includes things such as growth, unemployment rates, interest rates, inflation, even what's going on with politics. All right, I hope you enjoyed those 5 things to consider before you start investing. The bottom line is that investing your money can be an effective way to help build long-term wealth. Sticking to a plan, understanding your time frame and risk tolerance, Being in the know about what's happening in the market may also help to reduce your risk and set you up for success. If you found value in this video, like I said before, go ahead and smash that like button. That really does help us out in the channel. If you have known nothing about Gym Class Finance, you should follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter. We're all over the place. Just trying to create a community of like-minded individuals who like to talk about budgeting, investing, and side hustles, everything personal finance, tools that you'll understand. I hope to see you on another platform as well as here. I'll talk to you soon in the next video.